I switched places with my best friend at my girlfriend's family reunion just to see if they liked him better. I don't know why I did it. Maybe because her brothers always gave me this look like I wasn't man enough. Or her mom acted like I was this boring detour before her daughter found someone real. Whatever it was, I couldn't take another weekend of fake smiles and sideways glances. So I asked Marcus. He's been my best friend since the 5th grade. Charismatic, loud, the type of guy who gets invited to weddings of people he met once. He was hesitant at first, thought it was weird. But when I said, I just want to know how different they'd treat you if they thought you were me, he said, alright, let's find out. We look kind of alike. Same build, same haircut, nothing crazy, but enough to pass if nobody's paying too much attention. We spent the whole week before rehearsing. Voice, small talk, inside jokes with her family. I gave him my old college stories her dad loved retelling. The bit about her uncle's obsession with grilling, all of it. The reunion was out at her uncle's lake house, 2 hours from the city. She'd gone up the day before to help with setup. So Marcus and I met in a gas station parking lot that morning. Switched cars, hoodies, phones, everything. He drove up as me. I drove back home and waited. First hour, nothing. He texted, so far so good. Her mom hugged me longer than usual. Dad offered me a beer before I even sat down. Second hour. Dude, her uncle just asked me to help with the grill. He's never talked to you this much, right? I started pacing around my apartment. I couldn't sit still. Then he sent a pic. It was her, resting her head on his shoulder by the fire pit. She looked happy, relaxed. She never leaned on me like that in public. Then another text. Her dad just told me he's glad she's with someone stable. Said I make her better. I didn't even know how to respond to that. I waited until after dark. Around 10, he called. He sounded weird, like off. He said, you need to come here. I said, why? What happened? He just said, just come, right now. I drove 2 hours in silence. No music, just me gripping the wheel so hard my knuckles went white. I parked down the road. Marcus met me by the driveway. He looked shaken. She told me she loves you, he said. Like actually loves you. I stared at him. Okay? He shook his head. No, listen. She thought she was talking to you and she still said it. After all that, after I was being me, just playing it casual and open, she looked at me and said, I love you more every day. He pulled out my phone and handed it back. She deserves to say that to you, not me pretending. I walked past him, up the porch steps, heart thudding like a drum line. Through the window, I saw her curled up on the couch, holding a blanket around her shoulders. When she looked up and saw me standing in the doorway, her face changed. She knew. She stood, took one step toward me. Why did you do that? She whispered. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. She held up my old hoodie. Marcus must have left it in the room. I knew it wasn't you, she said, but I kept hoping it was. Then her voice cracked. I was gonna tell you tonight. She reached into her pocket, pulled out a little white stick. 2 pink lines. That's when my knees almost gave out.